Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Thursday. I'm Leslie Watkins. So how is everybody today? I have a collection of things that I've pulled out that are related to some ideas I have for this suite. So we have the Perennial Lavender suite, which comes with some beautiful dies, as well as the Perennial Postage, which comes with these fabulous dies. I've got some other things. I've got the Scalloped Contour die set pulled out and Stylish Shapes. And then I've got my, what are these called? The Purple Fine Shimmer Gems, and these coordinate with the Lavender Suite with the DSP, which has Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. And then all of these things coordinate with this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit, which is pretty nice. And so I was thinking that I was going to make something, an alternative, with the pieces from this kit for you today. But the more I thought about it and the more I looked at it, the more I realized, wow, I can create something really special with this. So I'm going to come back in a later video and show you the lovely lavender alternates that I'm going to be making with this kit. And so for those of you who receive this kit, save your pieces because I've got something really, really fun coming right up. Now, if you do not have a Paper Pumpkin Kit, you will not be able to go back and get this specific one. And the reason being is that the Paper Pumpkins are a monthly subscription. So they come to your mailbox just like this. Okay, there's a little plastic protective covering. But just like this, they do have the month, the year, and the name of the kit. And you don't know what's going to be in here. It's a surprise. And they're mailed to your door. Everything's in here. They're all inclusive. You may want to have a pair of scissors to cut any ribbon, if there's any ribbon or trim in there. But other than that, everything is included. Now, this month, they did something special, which was to create an add-on die set. And you can see it here. And this little die set actually coordinates with 3 consecutive Paper Pumpkins. So the January, February, and March. So you can buy this separately. Anybody can get this. But I just wanted to show you what this does because I thought this was so pretty. So you can see how it cuts out that love and some leaves. And then there's a couple of other things in here too. There's also a nice little label and a daffodil. So those will be handy for the next kit. But as I was preparing for today's video, I cut these things out and I thought, wow, these are so nice. These are so nice. And this is such a pretty set, and I can see all sorts of alternatives to do with this. Also, in conjunction with this coordinating set, so you can really get quite carried away with yourself. So I'm going to save that for another time. In the meantime, however, part of what I need to do for this particular project that I have in mind is to create a tag. So I thought today we could start with that. And that's why I have all these extra die sets out, because I need a tag that is a particular shape. And and I'm looking for something that's about 3 by 3, and so I've got this square shape from Stylish Shapes. This is the largest square, so I'm going to get that one out. And then I was thinking this kind of scalloped tag might be good as well. So, so I'm going to keep that out also. The lovely lavender suite, I'm sorry, the painted lavender suite features crumb cake, which is a really great neutral color. So I'm going to get out a piece of crumb cake. I thought I had some right here, but let me go get it. Okay, now I think I may be able to find a scrap that will accommodate, maybe not. Okay, these are a little bit too small, so let's start from the beginning. And I'm just going to cut this down. I'm just going to cut it a little bit bigger than what I need it, so I'm going to go to 3 1/4. That should be plenty. And, you know what? I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to begin, let's see. I'm going to begin with a 3-inch strip. Make sure that's good and straight. Then I'm going to cut my 3 1/4, and that's going to be my scrap. Okay, and I'm thinking that this would make a nice fold. So I'm going to go ahead. This is my 3-inch piece, and I'm just going to put a little score at 3, and then I'm going to trim it at 6. Because I'm thinking it might be fun to have a little tag that opens up. We'll see. Got another scrap here, and then I'm going to cut this 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and that's going to let me cut out that shape with the beautiful stitch detail. So here we go, getting my cut and emboss machine out. Hi Ginger. So Ginger says she just got her paper pumpkin. Did you open it up yet, Ginger? It is really cute. And if you don't have the extra dies, you might want to check those out. I think that love word in particular is going to be really useful, so you might want to get that as well. All right, so that's going to give me that beautiful, can you see that? Get that in focus here. You see that beautiful edge? Very pretty. And this is what this one looks like. Really cute. And I'm going to do a quick cleanup here before we get started. All right, now in that suite, there's also some DSP, so I'm going to find that, so I want to show that to you. And for those of you who don't know what DSP is, it stands for Designer Series Paper. It comes in 2 different sizes, usually the 12 by 12 size, which is what I would have here, and then every so often we get a 6 by 6. Now this one is called Perennial Lavender. It's two-sided, and I'm going to have to pick a pattern. So I'm just going to get these out. So for instance, here's one side, which I like quite a lot. Here's another side. Okay, so you get 2 each in each pack. Really cute. So I'm just going to go through here real fast and see if there's something I like. And it's a tough choice. These colors, these other colors that are in this suite are some of my favorites. So there is Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Orchid Oasis, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Starry Sky. And I'm having a tough time making up my mind here. I think what I want to do is I want to tie into that crumb cake. So I kind of like that. So let's go with this one. And let's do a little measure. So this measures about 2 inches, and I'm just measuring to that dotted line, 2 by 3 1/4. And I'm going to trim this just a tiny bit short of 2 inches. So I'm going to go a 1/16 of an inch shorter, just so that I can make sure I don't cover up that trim. And my 3 1/4. I love how precise you can get with this trimmer. There, that is super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. I'm just going to put a bead of glue around the edges, about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge, so I don't have any of that liquid glue oozing out the side. Pick that up, line it up, just like so. Make sure that that's centered. Give that a good burnish. And that looks really cute. Now, the purpose for this tag that I'm creating is that it's going to be tucked into a little pocket. And so most of it will be covered up, but I need a little bit exposed at the top to create a tab. And I think that's working pretty well. This is what this looks like, and that's a beautiful looking base for a tag. I like that as well. This is my scrap. I'm going to go ahead and cut, let's see, maybe I'll just use up my scrap here. That looks really nice. Why don't I do that, and then I can put a little border around it. So this is measuring just shy of 2, so I'm going to cut that again, and actually I like this section down here. I'm just going to have a little square shape. And then I'm going to find a scrap. I've got my gorgeous grape here. Let's see. That would be very pretty. So I'm going to cut this at, I think, 2 1/4. That'll be nice. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm going to go with 2 1/4. 2 1/4. All right, let's get this all put together. The worst part about the designer series paper is deciding which side to use and then covering up a side that you really like, which is happening right now. I love this little leaf pattern, but we're going to sacrifice it to the big design here. Get that lined up. That looks good. Make sure that's nice and straight. Again, this die is from the Stylish Shapes dies, and you get 15 of them. You've got squares, circles, and these banners. This is a really terrific die set to have. I don't use it as much as I'd like to because I get distracted by other things like the deckled rectangles and the deckled circles and some of the other things, but it really is a great set, and particularly if you're looking for square shapes. Now, if you are interested in learning more about the paper pumpkin, I'm going to go ahead and put a link at the top of the page for paper pumpkin so that you can read about the subscription and how it works, because there are several different ways to do it. You could try a one-off just to see if you like it, or you could do a 3-month subscription, a 6-month, a 12-month, whatever you like, and you save, of course, the more or the longer that you subscribe to. You can also find a lot more information about it on my website at dandelioncottagedesign.com. I think if you click on the shop link, there will be a drop-down menu, and you will find the paper pumpkin down there, and that will have a lot of information for you as well if you want to go check that out right now. And for those of you who have the lovely lavender paper pumpkin, please make sure that you like and subscribe to my page, you follow my page, because I will be posting that announcement very soon for the live alternate event. So, actually, you know what? I may decide, instead of doing a live, I'm really excited by this. I may create a video tutorial that, yeah, I think that's a better idea. So I'm going to create a video tutorial with the alternate. You could also substitute a different paper pumpkin or a different stamp set if you don't have the lavender. But I think that it will be more beneficial to you if I create a video that a tutorial that you can watch over and over again. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so anyway, look at that. That is a really, really cute tag, and I haven't even embellished it yet. It doesn't even need any embellishment. Now I've got this other one, and I like this, but I think what I want to do is cover up the back so that it doesn't have this raw reverse side. So one of the really nice things that I love about the dies is that they enable you to cut a perfect duplicate. Let me just check the width on this. So that's about 2 3/4. So that when you need to match something up exactly, it's really easy to do. And that's what I'm going to do right now, because I like my tags to be a little stiffer than just the cardstock alone. So I'm just going to pop this back in the machine, just like so. Now what I can do is glue my 2 reverse sides together, and I'll create a very nice, just going to dot around these scallops a little bit, but this is going to create a very nice, neat finish to the back of the tag. Just sandwich those, and that is going to line up absolutely perfectly, as you can see. And now my tag is twice as thick, and it has a beautiful finished back. So let's give that a good burnish. So there we go. So now I've got 2 really cute tags that I can use in my project. I can put a little piece of white paper in here. So let me get my white cardstock. Actually, this is the fresh freesia. I think that'd look really pretty in there. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to cut this at 2 3/4. I like that. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. So I've got this pretty little floral bouquet here. I'm going to grab that one. Ooh, that's really stuck down. Mount that up. And I'm using Highland Heather. just gonna come in at 2 of the corners. So there's room to write a little message. And that's going to dry slightly lighter. Put my tag back. Find my glue. All right, so those are 2 quick and easy tags. Now if you wanted to create a hanging tag, you could add some ribbon. My tags are going to be little tucks, so I'm not sure that that I want to put a ribbon on here. So I'll decide that when I'm actually placing them in my project. So here we go. 2 tags, one with a little place for a message, using the stylish shapes, and the name of this one is Scalloped Contours. All right, and those are 2 really quick and easy things that you can make for a little gift or a journal, or actually you could adhere them to the front of a card. Okay, so you could have a little flip out on the front of your card, or this way. Okay, so lots of uses for these little things, and they're also great for using up your scraps. So stay tuned for the alternate project for the Paper Pumpkin Lovely Lavender set. And if you have that, a reminder, save a few pieces because you may want to follow along with the project that I'm going to be showing you. So stay well, stay happy, stay creative, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.